So here's the website you're going to learn how to make today in this tutorial, and as you can see, it turned out incredibly. And I just want to give you a quick tour of the website features now so that we can be sure that it's right for you. We're going to learn how to set up this video background at the very top, and this could be any video you create or just a huge image. And then scrolling down, we're going to learn how to create featured sections for your products, like this one with the computer. We're going to insert large full screen quotes and even more sections to show off your business, your ideas, your products, like this really cool grid. So we have a slider in it, or a gallery, some people like calling it. I just call it a slider. And then we have a featured video. And then at the bottom, another video background, which is really awesome because it looks like you just open your laptop in the park here, and the park's just doing its park thing in the background. Super cool. We're going to learn how to create a custom footer because footers are always annoying us. So we're just going to create our own amazing footers with, of course, social icons and menus and whatever you want to say. If we click on this helpful arrow, we can go back to the top. And I really do believe you're going to capture your passions with this website. So let's check out the About page. And we can see you're going to learn how to set up a huge hero image. You can put text on top of it or videos or buttons, and you can easily move this wherever you want. In the old days, you'd have to just put things where the theme wanted them to go, but now they can go anywhere. That's my dad, by the way. He's a really cool guy. And then when we scroll down, you can see we get this interactive feature, like the moving progress bars, the counters, the list, the icons. We're going to keep it simple with a little 3-image section, and then of course we got to add Instagram. And so this website truly has something for everyone. Let's check out the services page, where we're just going to set a nice relaxing vibe with huge beautiful background images you can download for free. I'm going to show you how to alternate where the text goes with the headers and this nice little divider line. And so going up, we can click on our work, and our work just has more cool features, stuff you might not have even thought you could create, but now we can because Elementor is just that good. So this page is all about reviews so that people have no doubts that our work is the best. And then just more stuff. You get the icons of a theme like Vantage and all the easy stuff we've used on WordPress before. That includes a contact page. You'll learn how to set up this full screen map that could show off your business location, more icons, and a cool contact form over here, which of course works if someone fills it in. So when someone clicks send, I'll show you how it works. WordPress just thinks for a second and then it sends the message, and it's just going to go right to the email that we set up. Super simple, and it works, and you can build your customer interactions with that. So this demo site we made uses the Sydney theme, and of course it turned out really professional, but we're limited by where the theme wants things to go. For example, the button has to go here, the text goes here. But in Elementor, you can move anything. You can click on a button and go ahead and move it. You can easily just drag it, so wherever you want things to go, they'll go there. Let's say you want to change where this text goes. Just click on the column settings, advanced, delete this up here, boom, done. And we just moved some text. Or maybe you saw a really neat part of another website that you want to use, like here on our Laurel website demo. We want to create these 3 floating featured boxes with the button on top of them. Well, boom, we just did it. And because we did it in Elementor, we can change everything from the size of the text, the font, to the width of the boxes, to even the amount of shadow around the boxes. It's super easy. You don't need to know anything about code, and you can do this on a Mac, PC, or whatever type of computer you have. Or maybe you're spending your time hanging out on some other website, like this random computer store, and you're like, whoa, man, these features are cool. I want to learn how to make that one right there. We just did it again, all using Elementor, and more importantly, with your own text, your own ideas, your own images, all with professional tools that any of us can figure out. So the steps to make our website with Elementor today could not be easier in this Elementor tutorial. The first one is going to be to get our domain name. So domain name is just your address on the web, just in the same way that someone lives at 123 Malibu Way, your website lives at your domainname.com or .org or .net or whatever you choose. A domain name is actually going to be free today because we're going to use Bluehost to set everything up. So they give you a free domain as a way of saying thanks for joining them. So that's really cool. Then we have our hosting. So the hosting is just like a plot of land. If the domain is the address, then the hosting is like the plot of land where you find when you visit the address. And this is going to cost us about $4 per month, as you'll see on the next few screens. So once we have our domain name, aka our address, and our hosting, aka our plot of land, we need WordPress, which is going to be, you might have guessed it, our house. So we have an address. When people visit it, they see some land, which is the hosting, and then what people actually come for, like when you'd come to your family reunion or go to visit a housewarming party, is the actual house itself, and that's WordPress. And of course, once you have your domain name and hosting, WordPress is, despite what a lot of people think, free to use. We're going to get a free theme and a lot of cool free plugins, so your website has good stuff on it right away from the moment you get started. Once we have our domain name and our hosting and our WordPress installed, and by the way, all of this goes on at Bluehost, so you can rest assured that all of this stuff above is taken care of at the same secure place that's actually the #1 recommended place to do it by WordPress themselves. You'll be happy that you don't have to worry about moving anything at all. And then lastly comes the content, and that's going to be built with Elementor, the web's best drag and drop page builder, and you don't have to know any coding to build a website. I'll also show you how to get free background images, change the fonts for free to a ton of cool different fonts, make a logo for free, and generally design a whole website for free. So the amount that you'd save as opposed to going with a web designer in your town is going to be thousands. And if you don't believe me, go out and get a quote. I guarantee you'll be amazed. All right, guys, so if you're ready to get started, I'm ready too. Let's open up our Google browsers here. I'm just going to open up a totally new